Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Maro, and today I'd like to guide you through a beginner-friendly practice that is simple and gentle. So we will explore all the movements of the spine, arching, rounding, side bending, and twisting. We'll also work the hips, stretch the legs, and wake up the glutes. We aren't aiming for anything complicated or challenging. Instead, we'll focus on the heart of this practice, which is paying attention and being aware. So we'll begin in tabletop. Join me on hands and knees. I highly recommend grabbing a folded blanket to place under the knees. So your knees will be under the hips, hands either under the shoulders or perhaps a little more in line with the face, so a little more forward, giving your shoulders some more space. So you choose which one feels better. Once you arrive there, drop your belly, lifting your tailbone and your chest. And from here, tuck the tailbone, rounding the spine, nice and slow, releasing the head and neck last. Good. Drop the belly again, arching the spine. Lift the tailbone and your chest. Breathe in here. And begin to tuck the tailbone, rounding the spine as you breathe out, releasing the head and neck. Good, let's see that a bunch more times. Breathing in here, arching the spine in cow pose. Breathing out, tucking the tailbone first, rounding the spine in cat pose. Do a few more rounds on your own, finding your own rhythm here with your own breath. And see if you can slow this down as much as you can. Allowing the breath and the movement to bring you back into your body, back into the present moment. Good, let's do one more. From here, we'll come into tabletop and step the right leg through. You can tuck the back toes if you would like more stability. Breathing in to come up for low lunge. Check in with that front knee. Make sure it's over the ankle and tracking over the toes. Once you find your low lunge, right hand on right thigh, and get really tall here. So use your breath. Feel like your breath is lengthening your spine and stretching out your torso. And as you breathe out, a hint of a side bend to the right. You don't need to go too far. And now pay attention to the sensations of stretch down the front of the left thigh, perhaps the left side of the body. Breathe into that. Back through center. We'll release this down. Join me in table for 2 cat-cows here between the sides. Breathing in, arch the spine. Breathing out, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, releasing the head. One more. From tabletop, stepping the left leg through. Tuck the back toes for more stability. Rising up, low lunge. Good. Check in with that front knee. Make sure it's over the ankle, tracking over the toes. And then place left hand on left thigh. So find your breath here. See if you can breathe in such a way that lengthens your spine. It feels like you're stretching out the torso. And as you exhale, take that length with you, a hint of a side bend to the left. Good. And then pay attention to the sensations of stretch down the front of the right thigh, right side of the body. Breathe into that. Coming back through center, breathe in. Exhaling, release the hands down. Good, let's meet in table again. I'm just going to move the blanket to the side for now. So from table or perhaps plank pose, your choice, we'll lower all the way down to the belly with control. Good. Release the forehead down for a moment. Place the hands under the shoulders. Actually, you might need to take a peek. And then release your forehead down. Squeeze the glutes here so that we can protect the low back. Good. Feel like you're rolling the shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Feel as though you're squeezing the lower tips of the shoulder blades together. And then take a breath in and come into a baby back bend. We're staying close to the ground. And as you exhale, release this down. So we'll go up and down a bunch of times. Breathing in, baby back bend. You're still squeezing your glutes. Breathing out to release. Good. Do 2 more on your own. And we're staying low to the ground so we can offset that rounding that we have in the upper back. From here, press up through table or plank and tuck the toes, lift the hips. We'll find our upside down V shape, downward facing dog. Make any adjustments with your stance. Check in to make sure the feet are about hips distance apart. Spread the fingers really wide here. Good. Pressing into all 10 fingertips, both palms. And feel like you're pressing the floor away. Okay, micro bend in the knees. And now feel like you're using your deep belly muscles to push your hips up to the ceiling. Noticing that length that you've created from the crown of the head to your tailbone. Good. Relax the head and neck completely. Hold and breathe. 2 breaths here. Paying attention to the sensations of stretch in this upside down V shape. Beautiful job. From here, lower the knees down and we'll come onto our back. So just flip yourself over and lie down on your mat with your feet on the mat, about hips distance apart or perhaps a little wider. Arms by your sides. Feel your feet here, gently pressing into the mat. Perhaps you even lift and spread the toes. Place them back. Good. Find your breath here in your bridge stance, breathing in deeply. Breathing out completely. On your next inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips into bridge pose. As high as you want, and as you exhale, release this down. So let's go up and down like this. Breathing in, press into the feet, lift the hips, gentle squeezing of the glutes, and the exhale gently lowers you back down. A few more rounds, moving with your breath. Breathing in to lift the hips, breathing out to release the hips down. Connecting this movement with your breath. Perhaps paying attention to whether or not the glutes are waking up. Without any judgment, of course, we're just noticing. Tuning into that gentle activation of the glutes as we are in hip extension. Good. The next time you come into your bridge, let's hold here and breathe. Feeling the feet pressing into the mat again. Perhaps you want to explore pressing a little more into the heels. See how that wakes up the glutes. Feel the opening in the front of the hips as you lift them. Good. Hold and breathe here. And we'll slowly release this down. From here, hug the knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side if that's okay on the low back. And release the feet down. Crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Pause here in your figure 4. See how this feels. It might be enough. If you'd like more, you can hug the left thigh in. Hold here, continue to breathe, becoming aware of the sensations of stretch in the right hip, right leg. Check in here. Releasing the left foot down, right foot down. We'll just switch sides. Crossing left ankle over the right thigh. Pause here. See how this feels. Perhaps you need a little more. You can hug the right thigh in towards your chest. Wherever you are, hold, breathe, and be fully present, paying attention to the sensations of stretch. Releasing right foot down, left foot down, hugging the knees in again. From here, you can rock up to a seat if you're feeling adventurous, or you can fall to one side and then gently press yourself up to find a seat sitting on that folded blanket. So grab your blanket again. You might fold it 1 or 2 more times. Sitting nice and tall. So let's take a nice deep breath here. We're lengthening the spine again, lengthening through the torso. And as you exhale, we'll twist to the left. We'll hold here and continue to breathe in your seated twist. Breathing in, allowing the inhale to lengthen the spine. Breathing out to let the exhale help you release any tightness or tension in the back body. Gently release, come back through center. Breathing in deeply, sit tall. Breathing out fully, twisting to the right. Hold here and breathe. Allowing each inhale to help you sit a little taller. Also invite the shoulders to move away from the ears. And each exhale perhaps helps you twist a little more and feel as though you're releasing any tightness or tension in the back body. Release that, come back through center, and stay here with me as we take 3 deep breaths together. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. Breathing in as deeply as you can through the nose. Breathing out fully from the nose or the mouth. Do 2 more like that on your own. Inviting the ribs to expand as you breathe in. Inviting a release of anything that no longer serves you as you breathe out. 1 more. Relax the effort and pause here with me for a moment of noticing. Become aware of the sounds in your environment, whatever they may be. Simply listen. Feel your body as you sit. Now narrow your attention to feeling and following the breath right at the nose, upper lip area. Noticing the cool air that moves in through the nose compared to the subtler, warm air that flows out. Feel and follow 3 natural breaths just like that. Beautiful meditating, everyone. Bring the palms together, hands at heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel really good about showing up and practicing. Feel good about trying yoga if this was your first time. Namaste to all of you. And if you'd like to try a longer class, you can check the links in the description below. Wishing you a wonderfully mindful day. Until next time.